Hi everyone, welcome back to Trees and Turtles. My name's Imogen, and in today's video I'm sharing top 10 unusual tips for a healthy lifestyle. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and let's get started. Have you ever heard of laughter yoga? If you've never heard of laughter yoga, then it kind of does what it says. So basically you have to combine like laughter exercises with like yoga deep breathing techniques. Laughter has been shown to reduce stress and improve cardiovascular health. So laughing is good for your heart. And I will drop some studies in the description box, so I'm actually backing up my points here, because there's nothing worse than someone who doesn't cite their sources. But also, as a sort of side note to that, watching comedy. If you can find some good comedy, then fantastic. You should watch comedy, because whenever I'm feeling down, I watch some comedy. I'm just like, hee, this is great. So, number 2, forest bathing, okay? This is also called Shinrin-Yoku, and it is Japanese, and it's basically like spending time in nature, but you're sort of immersing yourself in the sights, sounds, and scents of the forest. So specifically going into a forest, it's a form of active meditation. You go into a forest and you sort of like fully immerse yourself in that experience. So you just take time to like listen to the bird song, sort of like feel the bark of a tree, or just sit on the grass and just chill, okay? And try and like banish all the worries from your mind, just feel the sunlight on your skin, or the rain, I guess, if it's raining. But anyway, just sort of immerse yourself in nature. So this has been like linked to reduced stress and improved overall well-being, and I will cite that as well. Personally, I enjoy climbing trees at my big age of 22. Like, I've always enjoyed climbing trees, and I spent my childhood climbing trees, and I have like a really big sort of almost spiritual connection to forests. I think adults should try it, like not just kids. Like, if you are an adult and you have, like, ask yourself, when's the last time you climbed a tree? Because for me, I climbed a tree quite recently, and I went and I sat and I journaled in the tree. Like, I got up at 5 AM, I went out, I found a tree, I climbed it, I sat there and I wrote a journal entry, and then I went home. And it was absolutely fantastic. Like, I felt so good the rest of the day. So yeah, go into a forest or climb a tree. It's really fun. Alright, number 3, chew your food mindfully. A lot of us are like gulping down food because we're like watching TV or we have a lecture to get to, and that's fine, and most of the time I do it as well. But if you can take like once in a while to like sort of slowly and mindfully enjoy a meal, it can actually really improve the experience, and it can also really improve your mental health because you're kind of taking time to enjoy what you have, and that is a recipe for gratitude. Alright, number 4, you're not going to like this one. I've mentioned it in another video, but cold showers. I had a period of time when I was a teenager in my late teens that I almost exclusively had cold showers, and it was because I liked the sort of like mental discipline it gave me, and it was also weirdly, in a weird sense, relaxing. Like, you know when you go outdoor swimming, like you get into an outdoor swimming pool, and at first you're like, oh no, this is freezing, and then later on you're like, oh, this is so refreshing. It was kind of like that. So yeah. Okay, and also it's been associated with like increased alertness, improved circulation, and a boosted immune system. So it's not just a mental health thing, it can also benefit you physically. Okay, artificial light reduction. Everybody goes on about this, but no screens before bedtime. I'm kidding, you can have screens before bedtime if you want, but if you don't, then you might benefit from improved sleep. So try reading a book before bedtime instead, because firstly, reading book make you smart. Secondly, sleep better, okay? Alright, the next one is kind of linked back to the nature thing I said earlier, but try walking barefoot. Obviously do this somewhere where it's like clean and safe, so find like a really nice clean patch of grass. Don't do it in the middle of the city because you are going to get hurt and there's going to be like glass, and don't do that. But anyway, find some like grass or go for a walk on a beach, okay? So this practice is also known as like grounding or earthing, and you can sort of feel the mental health benefits straight away. But yeah, it's just another way to spend time in nature, and I actually haven't done this for a while, but I really should, because it feels really good. And it's also, again, it's something we often do as kids, and then we kind of grow out of it, and why should we grow out of it? Like, why should kids get to enjoy nature and adults don't? Like, it doesn't make sense, okay? So go out and enjoy nature. Alright, power napping. If you are taking a power nap, it should not be 3 hours. A nap of 10 to 20 minutes is actually the sort of like, that's the time at which the sort of benefits from taking a nap peaks. So even if you don't actually sleep, resting for 10 or 20 minutes in the day is pretty good. So you can do it at lunchtime, or anyway, it improves your alertness and your performance. But if you sleep too long, then you sort of start to enter like a longer sleep cycle, and then you can wake up and be really groggy, you'll be really sleepy the rest of the day. So set yourself like a timer, an alarm, and then you'll wake up on time. Alright, keep learning about health and seek constant improvement. If you are obsessed with living a healthy lifestyle, then you will live one, because that's something that you are prioritizing, and what you prioritize gets done, okay? Stop being obsessed with perfection. If you are always obsessing over, like, is this healthy or is this not healthy, actually you're probably doing yourself more harm than good. Like, everything's okay in moderation. I mean, some things aren't okay in moderation, but those things are going to be very few and far between. So if you're like obsessing over whether something is healthy, it's probably easier to just do it, or it's fine. Like, as long as you're not doing it to excess, like, you can have a donut once in a while, who cares, okay? It's fun, right? And my final tip is to try new hobbies. You should always be trying something new, because it keeps your brain active and you learn new skills and you challenge your brain in new ways. And it can also be really fun because you're adding novelty to your life. So recently, well, I say recently, last year I started playing D&D, and it has been fantastic because I've met some new people and I've had fun building my character. And am I good at it? No, I'm not good at it. I'm an absolute beginner. But nevertheless, I've had a lot of fun and it's benefited my mental health, and it's been really good for just sort of giving me time to like relax from uni work. So it's been a really good like hobby that's added balance to my life. And also this will help you develop a growth mindset if you're always trying new things and being like, yeah, I can give it a try, because then you're actually learning more about yourself and what you like and what you don't like, and yeah, it just overall contributes to your personal growth, which is what we're all about on this channel. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Okay.